Alright, YouTubers, we're back in the RV again, and gonna go to an RV show along the way. I'm going someplace else too, but I'm gonna go see an RV show. So I'm gonna be there with people. I don't know how much filming I'm due, just because I usually don't like doing that with people, but it's a short trip. The weather has unbelievably warmed up. I think we're in the 50s after being like 12 below or whatever it was. So while I got nice weather in between, I'm gonna take a little trip. All right, Vinny, I see you down there. You ready? All right, so that's it for now. Oh, you come on. There you go, buddy. You made it. What I think is funny is I'm not even done uploading the pictures from the last trip before I'm on the next trip. And on this drive, I'm gonna ramble about stuff. I'm gonna ramble. I'll probably be off camera because my eyes roll back in my head while I'm trying to think. People don't want to see that. It's just amazing how quickly the weather changed and how quickly it's gonna change again. Right, Vin? We barely didn't even need any heat on this one. Okay, that's it for now. I'm serious, that's it for now. No, really. It's a pretty day. Can't get over the warmth again. This is the point where I talk about, man, it is driving nice. Get me on a nice road. The transmission still sounds different, but good. That's a racing corner. And a 65 mile an hour moving Class B. So we're going to hit it again. Going to hit the racing, and I'm a late breaker. Most people, that doesn't make sense, but I know what I mean. And there we go. We're going to continue on route and talk later. I want to say congratulations to the national champions, UCF. I'm really not a fan of Alabama. I was hoping they would lose, and I will admit, I don't know how it happened, but I managed to keep myself from watching any of that game. Because, no offense to Georgia fans, I just knew there would be a combination of Georgia mistakes, calls that go Alabama's way, and they would end up winning. I saw that it was in overtime, and I'm not happy. But hey, can't have a favorite if there ain't a villain. Alright, this truck's going too slow. Alright, I don't feel like rambling. Well, I'm not really feeling rambly, so maybe I'll just do the RV show here. This is just going to be wandering around the Columbus, Ohio RV and boat show. If they gave out awards, here's Best of Show.
Cartridge for Andy Selman. Take a look. No charge for look. You got iPhone. You got Android.
That's pretty cool. So just a personal thing, if I was ever to get a bigger RV, which I don't plan to ever do, this is probably the layout I would get, a Class C about this size. I just don't get the need for the great big honking 40-foot diesel pushers. If you do, cool, but they're not my thing. Yeah.
Really cheap.
Yeah. Why do you think it's why do you think they're so cheap? No. And you know, you get something like this, you're spending your first year taking it back. This doesn't work, that doesn't work. Look at, even the seats are cheap. You know? These gotta be 13 feet tall. I like the light. Generator. Limited storage, but all right, so this has got to be, it's got huge batteries. So your hookup's the same as the others. That's where the generator is. Yep, that's propane. Here's the generator. I don't know what that is. But see this? Here's your exhaust, but that's to a generator.
Yeah.
But I don't know where the generator is. Another one with no outside storage. I finally found it, and they mounted the generator underneath. I don't think I'm a big fan of that. I wouldn't like that.
New pleasure room.
Watch. Are you part of the competition? Am I going to start kicking you laying on the floor down?
No. You got it sold yet?
It was sold before it even got on our lot.
But they got no problem selling these things. They can't keep them in stock. Gas tank, diesel.
Just wear your battery out playing with it.
Oh, if you're not hooked up to power, yeah. Yeah, then there's seat belts on each corner.
Yeah.
So it won't drop.
Yeah.
17 foot. Well, that ain't bad. Slide helps a lot. Oh yeah, not bad. You're fine. Kind of like it, like an old Chevy. So. I kind of like this retro look. Yeah. That's what you get. See things like this. I think I found the faucet I need to replace my outside one on my small cramped Class B. It's removable and bendable. This is a cool dish drainer that you can roll up. These are probably my favorite things at the RV show. I hadn't seen these upgraded stairs for Class A's and travel trailers. They are so much better than them wonky ones.
Yeah, this is a little too.
When I ever consider having to trade in my Class B, I would probably get a truck camper or maybe even a Westie. That would be more my style.
This
Tight. Tight. Pop up. I don't know, I kind of like these. Pass through the truck. I don't think I could squeeze through there though. So I'm going to say here, I'm getting ready to go back to another RV show. So if anybody out there can't get to one on your own and you got something you might like to see video of, just put a comment in here and I'll try to find that type of RV for you. But it's not a huge RV show, so I can't promise anything. Here's an Airstream Class B. Okay, this Airstream has a wet bath. I know it always sounds terrible, but I think I'd still take Cousin Eddie over this. Not very deep, but nice, lined. I mean, I'm not going to say these aren't nice, because I'm not stupid, but I don't know. I guess it's nice, but I sure don't think it's 140K nice. I'm like everybody else. I think Airstreams are cool and built well, but man, they're expensive. All right. Toys. They got all the toys you might need to take with you when you go RVing.
Even if your pack falls in water, it's going to come right out and it's going to light. Just needs to get the water off it.
Nice.
That means you're always with fire and you're always eating.
Yeah. Nice.
I haven't.
This was the cheapest Class B they had, about 70 grand. There is that. Yeah. Here we go with a quick look at another Pleasureaway Class B. With those head-shaking prices. So why do they charge so much for Class Bs? Because they can. You know, that whole fold-down thing. Yeah, I mean, I know I always bug people when I say it, but I'd still take Cousin Eddie over this. At $140,000 and I paid 15 grand.
Down the hall. There's another one down here.
Wet bath. Now, the only thing I like about this in mine is it's got an actual decent sized refrigerator and freezer. Other than that, Cousin Eddie wins. Good, decent storage, but there's no outside storage. None. Couple small little trays. It's your sewer dump, shower, all your hookups. Hot water heater, refrigerator. It's got a generator because I guess putting generators underneath is the Pleasure Way thing. It might be other Class Bs. I don't know. I haven't seen storage. This before. 140K. All right, YouTubers, that was the RV show. Maybe. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this all up. And I am trying to rush back before a big winter storm's coming. It's about 34 degrees now, and we're supposed to get sleet turn into snow. It was bizarre. But that's enough for now. I'll probably turn it around in a bit and talk at you. All right, lots of traffic out in front of me, and this is what I'm dealing with behind me. Just trudging along. I will turn the camera on and focus, even though I think I usually do a pretty decent job of focusing while I'm talking. But we'll do that just to be good. Oh man, it's a mess. It's getting close to freezing, but people are driving silly, and that storm front's right on the edge, so it's pretty darn windy. All right, so that storm front's coming. It's blowing pretty good. If you can see my hand, I don't know if you can see my hand in this, but I'm in the center of the steering wheel. And yeah, it's blowing pretty good. And you get to overpasses and all that. These small Class Bs get a little wiggle to them in the wind. It should beat the snow and ice and all that good stuff. All right. And I'm not feeling very rambly. Need gas too. All right, gas is in. It's cold. And it's windy. And it's raining. And it's gonna be icing. And it's gonna be snowing. So the RV show was good. They had those couple Class Bs. I think there was 3.5-ish Class Bs. Hi, Keith. And yeah, a lot of smaller trailers. And you know, when you go to an RV show, you kind of see a lot of the same thing. You know, just different variations, different floor plans. And I was with people, so it was hard for me to film. But there's another RV show coming up, so maybe I'll go to that and see what I see. Again, winter weather conditions, no doubt. I get these bridges shake a little bit. So I'm sticking at about 65 and a 70. And if they pass me, they pass me. Right, Keith? Yeah, you're laying on the cooler. Shouldn't have gotten her attention. So that's it for now. I'm going to say have a great and wonderful day. And maybe I'll talk, maybe I won't. Gotta concentrate on what I'm doing. Yeah, salt trucks are out. It's turning to sleet and snow. The windshield is kind of freezing up a little bit, but got about 15 minutes before I'm done, so hopefully I beat the worst of it and get off the road. Nasty. Nasty. The windshield's trying to freeze up. By the time I got back to my place, this RV was a sheet of ice. The entire thing had a coating of ice over it, but all turned out well. But I hope you enjoyed, and check out an RV show. You might have some fun. Have a great and wonderful day. All right. You get the idea.